In 1848, Switzerland adopted a federal constitution, unifying its fragmented cantonal economy. This pivotal decision laid the groundwork for future economic development. In the years that followed, the opening of the first railway line between Zurich and Baden in 1847 accelerated industrialization. By 1881, the completion of the Gotthard Rail Tunnel further enhanced trade routes, solidifying Switzerland's position in European commerce. The foundation of the Union Bank of Switzerland in 1862 marked another strategic leap. It was a catalyst for the burgeoning financial sector, attracting international capital and investments. Swiss banking thrived, with interventions like the UBS bailout in 2008 playing a role in addressing financial challenges. Tourism in the Alps began with British mountaineers climbing Jungfrau and Finsteraarhorn in the early 19th century. Their adventures ignited international interest, turning the Alps into a major tourist destination. By 1900, Switzerland was on its way to becoming one of the wealthiest European nations in GDP terms. The journey to prosperity was not without its challenges, but strategic decisions transformed the nation into a beacon of wealth. Next, we delve into how these strategic choices were made. The year 1848 marked a turning point. Switzerland adopted its federal constitution, unifying a fragmented cantonal economy. This momentous decision ended the divisions that had hindered growth. A single, cohesive economic area emerged, paving the way for development. The challenges of disunity were daunting, but the promise of unification ignited hope. What changes came from this constitution? The answer would set the stage for industrialization. The year 1847 marked a significant turning point for Switzerland. The inaugural railway line connected Zurich to Baden, igniting industrial growth. Factories sprang to life as transportation advanced. Workers hustled along the tracks, adapting to the new opportunities. This revolution in movement transformed commerce. Goods flowed more freely, and the economy began to thrive. The clattering of trains echoed the promise of progress, but challenges loomed. How would this newfound speed change Swiss industry? The answer lay just ahead. In the year 1862, Switzerland stood at a crossroads. The foundation of the Union Bank of Switzerland marked a significant development in the financial sector. Amidst growing global competition, the bank emerged as a beacon of stability. Early banking operations were fraught with challenges. Trust was scarce. Yet, this new institution began to attract capital from across the globe. It laid the groundwork for a robust financial sector. With each new deposit, the economy gained strength. Historic records detail transactions that fueled industrial expansion. The architectural grandeur of early bank buildings symbolized this emerging power. As the Union Bank grew, so too did its influence. It became a cornerstone of economic development, enhancing Switzerland's global position. The question remains, what factors made the Union Bank pivotal? Its establishment was more than mere banking. It was a declaration of resilience and ambition. This banking foundation set the stage for a new era, one where tourism would soon flourish. In 1811, British mountaineers first ascended the towering Jungfrau. The following year, they conquered Finsteraarhorn. These climbs ignited a fascination with the Swiss landscapes. Suddenly, the Alps were not just a backdrop, but a destination. Tourists began to flock to Switzerland, drawn by adventure and the promise of breathtaking vistas. With this emerging interest came the need for infrastructure. Yet, challenges loomed. Would Switzerland be ready to embrace this burgeoning tourism boom? In 1921, Switzerland faced a crisis. Unemployment soared beyond 130,000. Cities buzzed with the sounds of protests, echoing uncertainty. The Swiss federal government grappled with escalating tensions. By 1922, the nation's economic future hung in the balance. Switzerland remained on the gold standard in the 1920s, contributing to economic challenges. In these challenging times, Switzerland sought stability without sacrificing its people's welfare. By 1924, a pivotal decision emerged, rejecting the Lex Schultes. This prevented extending the workweek from 48 to 54 hours, reinforcing social protections. Despite adversity, these choices began to stabilize the economy, setting the foundation for resilience. The path to recovery was gradual, but a newfound stability was within reach. In 2008, UBS faced a crisis. It had CHF 45.9 billion in illiquid assets, prompting urgent government intervention. The Swiss National Bank stepped in, orchestrating a transfer of these assets to its STAB fund. To stabilize UBS further, the government injected CHF 6 billion in capital. This decisive action aimed to restore confidence in a faltering banking system. With global trust in jeopardy, Switzerland's financial stability was on the line. Yet, the response was swift and effective. By 2009, Swiss banks managed 5.4 trillion Swiss francs in assets, signaling resilience. The ongoing evolution of Swiss wealth was at stake. In 1848, the adoption of the federal constitution unified Switzerland's fragmented cantonal economy, laying the foundation for remarkable growth. The Union Bank of Switzerland, founded in 1862, spearheaded the banking sector's rise, bolstering economic stability. By 1900, Switzerland was among the wealthiest European nations in GDP terms, a testament to its strategic foresight. Yet challenges persisted, such as the economic crisis of 1921–22, where unemployment soared past 130,000. Swift responses, like the 2008 UBS intervention, highlight Switzerland's resilience in safeguarding economic stability. These lessons underscore the power of strategic diversification and maintaining stability, transforming Switzerland into a global economic leader. As we explore Switzerland's modern economic resilience, the path forward is rich with potential.